So, are you ready to mingle with the doomed houseguests? The contract is waiting. Do you like parties? Because you've been invited to one. Of course, you'll be killing all the other guests. Are you ready to attend? Splendid. You need to go to the city of Skingrad, to the large house known as Summit Mist Manor. There, you will meet up with 5 very unlucky guests. In order to receive your bonus, you must kill each guest secretly, one by one. If anyone sees you committing murder, the bonus is forfeit. The guests believe there is a chest of gold hidden in the house and have agreed to be locked inside until one of them finds it. In fact, the guests believe the key to the manor is inside the chest, and only by satisfying their greed will they be allowed to leave. Poor fools. There is, of course, no chest of gold. The guests will find no key. After you arrive, the doors will be locked behind you, as everyone expects. When all the guests lie dead, you will be free to leave. Now go. See the doorman at Summit Mist Manor. He will explain the rest. Have fun. Each guest, at some point in the past, wronged their mysterious host. Now, he's hired us to exact his revenge. Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving arms.
Yes, dearest brother. Is there something I can help you with? Remember, you must make the other guests feel comfortable. Make them like you. Make them trust you. Then bathe in their blood. Good luck, brother. I hope you don't get killed. I mean, well, you know.
You are like a dark gift from the... A pleasure to speak with you. The key to successfully completing this contract is effectively blending in with the other guests. So, for Sithis' sake, do not wear your hood. Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
So the last guest finally arrives. I'll tell you what I told all the others. You go in, I lock the door. You don't come out until it's over. Now I'll tell you what I didn't tell everyone else. We have the same mother, you and I. And she wants you to have this. It's the key to the house. I guess someone else has already told you the other details. Kill all the guests, then leave, right? Well, you better get in there. Time to mingle. Go, socialize. Talk to those fine people, and then plunge your knife into their throats when they ain't looking.
The 6th guest has finally arrived. Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting? It seems like an age. Whoever invited us here must at least know us, don't you think? In any event, we're all stuck here together, so we might as well get acquainted. The rest of us have already traded introductions. I'm Matilda Petite. The others are Nels the Naughty, Neville, Devisi Dran, and Primo Antonius. Now, who might you be? Please, tell us a little bit about yourself. Oh, you poor dear. Well, this does make things difficult for me. I want to find the gold as much as anyone, but you need it so much more than I do. Hmm? Oh, yes. Maybe we'll speak again later.
Well, hello there. Nels is my name. Some call me naughty, but don't you believe it. Dovisi is a sweet young lass. She reminds me of someone I knew. But perhaps we should talk about something else. Kinda stuck up, that one. Right before you got here, I told her the funniest joke about an Argonian maid. She didn't even crack a smile. Ah, don't let the name fool you. I had a bit too much mead a few years back, and there was this tavern wench. Anyway, just call me Nels. Once an Imperial Legion bulldog, always an Imperial Legion bulldog. I've seen his kind before. He cares about laws and regulations, not people. Seems like a nice enough kid. Little too rich for his own good, maybe, but I've met worse. All right, then. I guess I better start looking. That gold's not going to find itself.
Ah, yes, the sixth guest. I'm Neville. It's nice to make your acquaintance. She's a dark elf. What, you blind as well as dumb? What's your interest in the old woman? You'd do well to keep your questions to yourself. Why don't you and that barbarian climb back under your rock? I'm a Red Guard, though I've never actually been to Hammerfell. I was born here in Cyrodiil. My family has been in the Legion for 3 generations. He's young, rich, and handsome. Basically the complete opposite of you. I have a good idea where that chest might be. That gold is as good as mine.
So here we all are. It certainly is a nice house.
So, here we all are. It certainly is a nice house. Hello, I'm Dovisi. I'm very pleased to meet you. Now that you're here, we can really start looking for that chest of gold. What I mean to say is, before you arrived, we all just sort of glanced around a bit. Now that we're all officially here, we can look in earnest. Not much to tell about me, really. I'm from Morrowind originally, but my family moved to Valenwood a few years ago. Well, I really don't know her, but she seems like a very respectable old lady. I wonder what makes him so naughty. He seems nice enough to me. He's a very serious man, but I guess that's normal for a retired soldier. He's very handsome, but please don't tell him I said so. All right, then, I guess I'd better start looking. That gold's not going to find itself.
Well, here we all are. It's funny how money can bring people together, don't you think? She's quite beautiful, isn't she? A little young, perhaps, and not exactly highborn, but she possesses a unique elegance. The old woman, she's quite a pest, really. I think she's gotten it into her head that I need mothering or something. She is sorely mistaken. There's something about Nels I can't quite place. He's not for money, that's obvious, but I don't think he's quite the buffoon he seems either. He reminds me of the guards under my father's employ, strict, no nonsense, and ready to fight at a moment's notice. It's a regal name from a rather regal family. Indeed, my father owns more property than the East Empire Company. All right then. I guess I'd better start looking. That gold's not going to find itself.
Two of us have been murdered. One of us is a killer. But who? My goodness, two of us are now dead. What's going on in this place? Stay safe, if that's even possible.
Two of us have been murdered. One of us is a killer. But two of us dead? Who would do this? And why? Is that why we're all here? To be killed like vermin? I feel like I'm going mad! Don't go far. It's too dangerous to go wandering around this house.
2 people dead. If anyone else drops, I swear I'm gonna gather every drop of alcohol in this house and drink myself into a stupor. Stay safe, if that's even possible.
2 of us have been murdered. One of us is a killer. But who? Only 3 of us left. Only 3. It's hard to believe she's dead. Why would someone want to murder an old woman? Where are you going? What are you doing? We need to keep our eyes on each other.
3 people murdered. I know I shouldn't go wandering off alone right now, but for the love of Ismir, I need a drink. I need to find some real spirits. I think I saw some mead down in the basement. I don't care if it's not safe. It's my nerves. I need to calm down. Where are you going? What are you doing? We need to keep our eyes on each other.
Well done. Not only did you kill the 5 guests, you acted as an agent of terror and grief. You have earned your reward and bonus, assassin. I lay upon you now the Night Mother's blessing. May she walk with you always and guide your hand as you act in accordance with the 5 tenets.